All right, hi guys, it is Mrs. Vaughn and
Spencer.
And today we are going to show you on your iPads how you can do the Project Lead the Way ScratchJr program. And Jared. And so I brought Spencer on because he has been using our ScratchJr, so he knows a lot more about it than even I do, so he's going to kind of help us out. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open your ScratchJr app. It is the one that looks like it has this picture of this little cat on it. It's blue. And then when you open that, you're going to hit the house to go home. So hit the house. And then it's going to pull up, if you've been playing on it, you might have some projects. You can see Spencer's made a lot of projects on here. But we need to make a new one today. So you're going to hit the little blank white box that has the blue circle with the plus sign in the middle. We're going to hit that. That means we're going to start a new project. Once you've done that, you're going to notice that it's going to always bring you up with the cat. We don't want the cat today, so we need to get rid of the cat. Up in the left-hand corner, there's a yellow box that has a picture of the cat in it, and it has the word cat. Tap that yellow box and hold down on it. When you hold down on it, it's going to start shaking, and then you can hit the red X, like Spencer just did, and that deletes the cat. Then, for this project, you need to pick 2 animals. So that means that we need to add 2 animals. We have to do them one at a time. So you hit that little plus button on the side, right where that cat used to be. Spencer and Jared made these characters, so we're going to scroll down to where we get to the animals. And you see some animals. Spencer, pick what animal you would like. So Spencer is picking a frog, and then after you touch it, you'll see you can touch it again or hit the check mark. And then we're going to just move that frog to the corner. So we're going to click on it on the white big box, and we're just going to drag it up to the corner. Now we have to get another animal. So we're going to hit that plus sign again underneath the frog. We're going to scroll down. And Spencer, pick another animal.
Oh.
Whoopsie. We accidentally hit a dog. Let's go back and pick a different animal this time. All right, Spencer, what animal would you like for your second animal? Now, there are lots of things to choose from, but this one, they want you to do animals only. Okay, so he's going to do a butterfly and then hit the check mark. So now we have both our frog and our butterfly. We're going to drag that butterfly down to the other corner.
We might want to make it bigger.
And then, so now that you have your 2 animals, the next thing you do is we need to have their beginning sounds. So, this is a little bit complicated, so listen to directions. Frog starts with what letter, Spencer?
F.
F. So we need to make an F. There's no F character, so if we hit that plus sign and we scroll through, there's no Fs. So we need to make our own. We're going to go all the way to the top. And at the very first choice you get is a blank screen. We're going to click that blank screen and hit the paintbrush. So let me go back real quick. Actually, we'll show you again. And we need to make the letter F. So over here, you can choose what shape you want. We just want a squiggle line because we're going to draw our own. And you can say how big you want the line. And you can also pick what color. What color do you want to make the F?
Maybe we'll just go with black.
Or he's going to stick with black. So then make a big F. Not too big. All right, and then once you have the letter, you're going to hit the check mark in the right-hand corner. And now we have an F. And we're going to move that F up to the corner. And actually, let's put it down at the bottom to make it fun. All right, and now we need butterfly. Jared, and butterfly starts with what sound? Butterfly starts with a ba. And what letter says ba? That's the letter B. So now we need to do a B. So again, we're going to hit that plus sign over here by the characters. And we don't have a B, so we're going to hit the blank box and the check mark. Or sorry, not the check mark. You hit the paintbrush. So let me go back to that real quick.
Oh. Okay, you go like, hit that. And then...
All right, so again, you're going to hit the plus sign, hit the yellow box, and then up here you have a paintbrush, a check mark, and an X. You want to hit the paintbrush. And then you can make a B. And let's make the B a different color.
Maybe we will do maybe pink.
Pink. All right, and then we're going to make a B. We're not going to make it too big because we need to have room. And then when you're done, you hit the check mark. And now we have a B on our page. And we're going to move the B up to that corner. Now, you can put your animals and your letters wherever you want on your page. But your goal now that we have all of our characters is that you move the frog and the butterfly so that they can be on their right letter. So we want the frog to move himself all the way down to the F, and we want the butterfly to move herself all the way to the B. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to make sure I click on the frog so that my frog button is yellow, as you can see over here on the side. And now down here in the white part is where we start building our code. Now I want this to start when we touch the green flag. So you have all of these choices, but we're going to start with the yellow choice because that's how it starts. And we're going to put the green flag down because that means when we touch the flag, the frog will do these things. Then I'm going to hit the blue. And let's see, to get the frog from the top to the F, we're going to need to go down and over. So let's go, put the blue, and let's put one down. And let's maybe do another down, and another down. And then let's try 3 overs. Okay, now I don't know where he's going to end up, so now we're going to test this. Hit the green flag. Does that get him to the F?
No.
No. So we need to reset, and then we need to try this again. So Spencer has a few tricks. He's going to get rid of those for a second. He's going to put more downs because he needs to go farther down. And then he's going to put his overs there, and now he's going to put more overs on. All right, now we need to test again. Oh, we got closer, but we're still not there. Now I'm going to show you some tricks because as you can see, we're getting really long here and we're running out of room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these out, and to take them out, you just swipe them all the way up. And so swipe up, swipe up, swipe up, swipe up, swipe up. All right, we just tried 5 blues and that wasn't quite enough. So if you look underneath this arrow down, you see the number 1. Hit that number 1. Let's move our frog back. Hit the number 1, and let's try 7 downs. I'm gonna hit see numbers. We're gonna try 7 down.
You could also do 47.
You could do 47. That would probably be too far down, right?
Yeah.
So then we need to go over. So we're gonna put the over, and we're gonna do the same thing. Let's try 7 overs. All right, and then let's test it out. All right, so I think he's far enough. Let's do one more down. So let's do 8 downs. And he still needs to go quite a bit over. So let's try, how many overs do you think we need, Spencer?
Maybe like 5?
Well, we've had 7 and 7 wasn't enough.
Maybe like 13?
Okay, let's try 13 overs. So we'll get that back to start, and then I'll hit the green flag and see if that works better. Oh, we're so close. Let's just make that 15 overs, and I think that frog's gonna get to the F. Let's try that one more time.
All the way over.
Hit the green flag. Oh, and he got there. So we're good on the frog. We can just leave it like that because it will fix later. Thank you, Jordan, for the noise effects. Let's move to the butterfly. So the butterfly, the same thing. Butterfly starts with a B, like Jordan told us. So we need to get the butterfly to the letter B. This time, do we need to go down, Spencer?
No.
Where do we need to go?
Up.
We need to go up. So again, we're going to hit the yellow, and we're going to start with a green flag. That way, when we hit the green flag, the frog and the butterfly will both move at the same time. Spencer says we need to go up. So let's do an up. And then we need to go over again, right? And let's do an over. So I showed you how to change the number of those. So you can either drag more down or change the number. But there's also something else you could do. If you hit the orange button, you get these other things that can happen. We want this repeating button. So this button right here is your repeating button. We're going to put it over those 2. And right now it says it's going to repeat 4 times. So you go up 1, over 1, repeat 4 times. Let's just see what happens when we do it that way. So we're getting there, but we need to do a lot more. Instead of 4, how many do you think we should do? So Spencer's going to change that number 4 to
7.
7? I think we're going to need even more than 7.
Maybe 56.
Maybe, let's try 10.
Yeah, maybe a 10.
All right, so let's start again. Nope, let's get back to the spot, and then let's hit that green button for the butterfly. Oh, let's stop there, because if I go any higher,
yeah,
he's going to go off the page. So, but we do need to go over more, right? So let's just leave it like that, and then let's just add some more overs next to it. Let's do 3 more overs.
Okay.
And then let's reset, and then let's see if that will get him to the B.
Oh.
We got there. So now
Everything back.
we're gonna, reset everything back.
Okay.
And then Spencer always likes to choose a background. So we've done the project. We got our animals to the right letter. Spencer likes to do a backdrop. So if you look at the very top of your screen, you see like the orange house. You see this white box with arrows around all the corners. You see something that looks like paper. Then you see some like grassy hills, like some cloud and sky. Hit that button. And then you can choose any of these backgrounds for your picture. Spencer, do you see one that would fit a frog and a butterfly?
Maybe mostly that, maybe that.
I like that one right there. So we're going to do this one that has a little river. And we hit the check mark. And then now our animals are even in an environment. So what you're going to do at the very end to make sure it works is go back to that top where we just did the background, and now hit this white square that has the arrows on the corners. That is the preview button, and you'll notice in the right hand corner at the top there's a green flag. So hit the green flag, and your animals are going to follow the codes you made and get to their letters. So that is what we need you to do today. So you're going to go into ScratchJr, pick 2 animals, then make their letter characters, put those on your page, and then code your animals so that they move to hit their letter. If you need help at any time, remember, come back to this video. You can always pause the video, do some things, then start playing it again to help you out. Other than that, that is Mrs. Vaughn and
Spencer.
a little bit of
Jared.
And we hope you enjoy this project. All right.